Hello, everybody. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from Round 7 of the World Championships of X-Wing. I'm so excited to be here with you, my good friend, James Ritter.
Hey, guys. Very excited for this next game. We have a classic Separatist and Republic matchup for you.
Yeah, so a little bit of insight here. James Stumbo is the champion of the Las Vegas Open, if I'm remembering correctly.
So you're talking about like the most recent
big event.
Okay, cool.
With this same list. With this same list, we got to see really how good it can be. We're going to break them down in a minute. But before we do that, this stream is brought to you by so many different people. Let's first shout out Atomic Mass Games and Adepticon for making it possible for Gold Squadron to be here on the floor with you guys, bringing you live X-Wing action like we have done for so many years. That's crazy to say. And this is our first time being Adepticon's official coverage of the World Championship. It is amazing.
Hopefully just the first of many to come.
Hopefully. We want to be back next year. You know how you can help us out? Go onto the social media where AMG is and say, hey, Gold Squadron did a great job.
They killed it.
They killed it. Bring them back. Make sure they come back. Send them to other events. Hey, because if they're willing to pay us to go to other events, we'd do it and make it a lot easier.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
That partnership for sure.
That's right. And also, of course, thank you to our main sponsors here, our patrons, the ones that have been supporting us since the beginning, today, tomorrow, and continuing into the future. And, of course, our longtime sponsor, Curled Paw Creatives. 15% off their entire website. Upgrade your favorite Atomic Mass Games game from cardboard to acrylic. All right, let's go ahead and start breaking down these lists, James, and everybody at home. It is time for you to choose your champion.
All right, on the right side of the table, or sorry, on the left side of the table here, we have Patrice, Cayouette.
Sure.
Cayouette is what I'm saying right now, because I am loving these Republic arcs. To lead off this list, leading this pack, this monstrosity of arcs, we have Anakin Skywalker in the Delta 7B. Has Crackshot, R4P17, and Shield Upgrade. Quickly becoming, for what I'm realizing, is the standard loadout, the more common loadout we have for Anakin. We have that Crackshot, able to really punch through some damage. R4P17 to give Anakin some more actions when he does those red maneuvers, and Shield Upgrade just for some added defense, added health. The first of these Republic arcs we have, and as a note, all of these arcs are the Siege of Coruscant standard loadout cards, but we have Jag. I know it's a little bit small there, but after a friendly ship in range, in your side arc at range 2 performs an attack, if you are not strained, you may acquire a lock on the defender. So very cool to be able to grab that, get a free lock, and then with synchronized console can pass it later. Has veteran tail gunner and R4P astromech, and also all three of these arcs have born for this. What are they born for? They are born to help out their friendly units by letting, for any friendly unit at range 0 to 2, use their focus and evade tokens as if that ship has them, by taking a strain token. One of these, the middle arc we see in green is going to be Wolf, my favorite Arc 170 pilot. Wolf is so fun to play. Has that ability to, when you're performing a front arc attack, you can spend his 1 charge to reroll. While you perform a rear arc attack, you may recover a charge to roll an additional die. So out the front, you get 1 reroll 1 time. Out the back, you get to recover the charge to roll an extra attack die, but has that veteran tail gunner. So in the event that gets a front and back arc attack, could roll 1 out the front and throw 1 out the back and be ready for next turn to do it again. And a very real possibility that we'll get at this round with some of those bombers out there. Has Wolfpack, so it can actually spin the locks of Jag or Oddball when he is performing an attack, and also has that Q7 astromech to barrel through or overlap obstacles when he does this barrel action. The last arc here, we have Oddball. Has an extra shield. That's going to be very helpful. Has a built-in shield upgrade and has his normal Oddball ability. If you don't know what Oddball does, you should by now, because they're all the same here.
After you perform, without looking at it, after you perform a red action or a red maneuver, if you have somebody in the bullseye get a target lock?
Actually, like I'm sorry. It's actually different. I actually have
completely wrecked, James.
Yeah, I just baited you with that one.
You just baited me. Wow.
So after you fully execute a red maneuver, it's very similar. After you fully execute a red maneuver or perform a red action, you may choose a friendly ship at range 0 to 3 and an enemy ship at range 0 to 1. The chosen friendly ship gains a lock on the enemy. So very similar, but can, instead of in arc or in bullseye, it's bullseye only for his normal ability. It's a range 1 bubble around him, and he can give it to friends if he needs to. So
you need a lock?
I got you, bro.
I got you, baby.
And it's just a free lock. Gain a lock. Has Selfless to take some of those big crits off of his friends, and Veteran Tail Gunner and R4P Astro Mech. These 3 chunky boys out there are hoping to assist their leader in taking down this Separatist squad.
Now, taking a look at this Separatist squad, let's just give you some historical insight here. The bombardment drones are really the big threat in this list. Dooku is kind of a red herring. Just a bit.
The reddest of herrings.
The reddest of herrings, right? So if Patrice ends up focusing most of their time on the bombers, that's smart. Mind you, those Arc 170s are maybe beefy enough to survive the bombardment drones, because they are scary with those proximity mines. And that's, James said, remember when we had a conversation with him after LVO, he's like, you go after Dooku, the bombardment drones just flank you from behind. You go after the bombardment drones, they just bomb you in the face.
Yeah.
And I mean, and that is the strategy. And of course, you got Dirge out there being like, I guess I'll help too. Like, he's not really an integral part of the squad, but if he's out there, he could be doing some damage.
He has a mini Dooku with that, also has a cloak token. So both of these non-bombardment drone ships here, Dooku and Dirge, both have a cloak token from their titles.
That's right. So let's go ahead and just start breaking stuff down. This the Dooku out here is the customizable version of Count Dooku. After you defend, if the attacker is in your firing arc, you may spend 1 force to remove 1 of your blue or red tokens. That's used most often for that cloak token being pulled off, but we actually saw it being used to remove stress or strain,
or locks,
and just holding on to that that cloak token for dear life. On there we have hate to regenerate some force when taking damage. Proton torpedoes and proton bombs for some offensive weapons. Watch out for those 4-dice attacks from the torpedoes. We have the Scimitar title, which is how they got the cloak token to get started here. And General Grievous is a great defensive setup here. That's why you don't see Grievous in the list, because he's on this ship. While you defend, after the neutralize result step, if 2 or more hits or crit results, if there are more than 2, you may spend 1 charge to cancel 1 of those. So it's just -1 damage, essentially, is what it ends up being. And after a friendly ship is destroyed, recover 1 charge. So it's just an extra way to keep Dooku alive longer. As we continue here, let's take a look at Dirge. Dirge, on his own time, the Separatist version, we did see him already this weekend. When you would be destroyed, you may spend a charge to reveal all of your face-down damage cards. And if you do, discard each direct hit and for each of your damage cards with the pilot trait, and then repair all your face-up cards. So it's a regenerating ability. You have the possibility of being able to stay alive, which is awesome. Be able to keep that ship going. We haven't seen anybody, I don't think, trigger it yet this weekend. But we'll see if it ends up happening. We got false transponders, Xanadu blood, seismic charges, and watch out for the bullseye proton cannons. Spend 2 charges, so every other turn you got a 4-dice bullseye attack that can be quite dangerous. And you also have a soft mod there, changing a focus or a hit to a crit every time you fire that. And then last but not least, we got 3 symmetrical bombardment drones. If you would drop a device, in this case the proximity mine, you may launch that device instead using the same template. So You're going to be dropping those proximity mines out the front as needed. Special pizza delivery, like we like to say here on GSP. And watch out for the landing struts. They can hold up on those rocks. Lastly, they have network calculations to be able to share those calculates out there. No independent here. They like to stay together.
They absolutely do. You got to be careful because those you can drop those proximity mines if you're not careful on your friendlies.
Yes, you can.
So if they misjudge one of those drops, could see a oopsie, sorry, buddy, on one of his friends. All right, it looks like we did see Count Dooku decloak after being attacked, and does 1 damage into Anakin.
There you go. So use the ability to be able to get rid of that cloak token in order to attack.
Yeah. Did not cloak again.
Yeah, so honestly, this is going to be, I think, the 3rd time we've seen him play this list. I think this is the first time we've seen Dooku attack.
Yeah, I think 3rd time playing this list, the first time seeing Dooku attack. That is accurate.
So let's take a look at Choose Your Champion, see how things ended up there from our audience. Ooh, it's tight.
Ooh, it is tight.
Go ahead, take
Only
it. Take
53% for James and 46% for Patrice. I believe in these arcs. I think they have enough chunkiness and they have enough firepower to eat through whatever target they are pointing in the general direction at. We see Oddball back in the back left of the squad here, hoping to come in this turn and maybe get some big shots onto the Dirge this round.
Yeah, Dirge is a pilot that really surged in popularity.
Surged?
It wasn't on purpose.
It wasn't?
It wasn't.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't. I know. I'm just that
believe
skilled. But yeah, like we've seen Dirge pop up a lot. Is that mostly because of the point cost?
Dirge? Oh, yeah. If he was 5 points, even if he had more loadout, I don't think we'd see him as often. That 5 point mark, you really have to be doing something amazing for your list to be considered for 5 points or more. You need to be bringing some offense. You need to be bringing some defense. A lot of times, both. So really, yeah, at 5 points, you really need to be doing something special there. And I don't think Dirge quite fits that mark there. But
I'm curious,
4 points, solid.
I'm curious for our people who maybe dabble in separatist list building. If Dirge wasn't available at 4 points, what else would you bring? And let's say in this list you can't bring Grievous. Grievous is not the answer because he's a crew card. What else? Is there something else at 4 that existed?
Oh man, I think one of the Nantexes is 4. But yeah, what do you think, Dion? What would you, if you couldn't bring this stuff, if you couldn't bring this at 4 points, what would you go for? Maybe the droid tri-fighters, maybe Volan Das.
All right, yeah, those are
maybe some Flak Arfok prototypes.
All right, people saying Volan Das is where they would probably put their money.
Yeah, Volan Das is probably a pretty good bet there. DIS T81 in the Tri-Fighter is also a pretty good bet. Can spend those calculates from friendlies to convert some of his results.
Looks like some people would just go straight, just 2 vultures.
2 vultures. I mean,
2 vultures. The numbers being the priority there.
I often forget that, like, the Separatists in particular really count their ships in values of, like, how many vultures could I get instead?
That is very true. What's your value in vultures?
Yeah, I count in vultures. I don't count in points. I just count in vultures. Why was he not attacking with Dooku in other games, Rex? Man, that's a good question. But honestly, the results were there.
Spoke for itself.
Yeah, it was the fact that every time.
Actions to cloak here, by the way.
It did spend that action to recloak.
Yep. And it's red. That's off of the Scimitar title.
Yep. the Scimitar Dino is a great way to, man, bumping that ship up to 3 agility, just incredible. Are there any 3 agility large bases?
No.
Natively?
Nope. No.
We have a lot of 2 agility.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's some two agility ones. But yeah, but this is one way to do it. 1 plus 2 equals 3.
Yeah, 3 agility large base out there. 3 agility, 3 attack if you do spend that action or the force to decloak. Honestly, pretty impressive.
All right, so Patrice holding to the formation, it seems. Slow rolling these ARC 170s who are maybe converging here onto Dirge. Interesting. So he's set up in the middle and, you know, did not make the choice to go after Dooku. I really thought
straight to victory.
oh, here we're splitting up a little bit.
Oh,
we're splitting up. We got Wolf taking the turn to the left.
Wolf, if you're gonna have a ship do a front arc attack and then a rear arc attack, it's got to be Wolf.
That's true. Yeah.
Gonna have great mods on the front and the back attack.
Front arc, back arc, flip-to-dip, front, back again, right?
Front, back again.
Rinse and repeat.
All right, so it looks like we do see Dirge coming in. It looks like it's going to be a complete maneuver. It's probably just going to boost focus here. Don't be there in front, right in front of the Jag.
Mm-hmm. So Dirge does end up clearing that, but that boost is done. That boost is done with the linked action, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, it is a focus boost.
There's the focus. Are we going to get the boost?
If he does, he's going to be range 1 of Wolf. Oh, he's going to try for a straight boost.
Ooh, that's gutsy.
That's dangerous. He's like,
you just need the little nubbins to fit. You'll be all right. He's got it.
Oh,
easy peasy.
Goodness. Okay. I mean, I doubt it. Dion.
GSPZ. See what I did there?
Oh, yeah. GSP easy.
Yeah.
All right.
Waiting for our next ship. Here comes Oddball at initiative 5.
Looks like a 2 straight there. Could just take a focus action. Okay.
And here's Anakin. Anakin's borrowing Obi-Wan Kenobi's ship. with the 5K there.
So checking in ARG range 1. Okay, spend a force to not take a stress.
What stress? Not today.
Not me. Can use an R4P17 charge to get a free action. What we generally call the pattern analyzer droid. We'll just spin that to take a lock onto Dooku, and then a focus for the perform action step.
Yep, R4P17, high value droid there. Here's our first attack. Patrice with Anakin at range 1. Hit crit, does have a target lock out there. Roll him. Didn't get any hit results. Does spend the focus though to end up with 3. Dooku is currently cloaked. 3 evade dice. Double blanks. Spends a focus for 1.
Yeah, spend a force for 1.
His wrong chip. There we go. I was waiting. I was like, oh, they'll figure that out pretty quickly. Hate does trigger though, right?
Yeah, definitely does trigger. Takes 2, or Grievous is one of them. So only takes 1.
Only takes 1 off the shields after the Grievous trigger, and does regenerate 1 force due to hate.
So good. Almost infinite force here. Oh, here we go. Oddball taking a range 1 attack onto Dirge. a big attack here. Yeah, you
slapping.
You spend that focus.
Focus for 4 into Dirge. Dirge has 4 agility due to the cloak.
Okay.
Has a focus token. Will only be taking 1. That could have been a lot worse.
That could have been 100% worse. Close to 300% worse, honestly. But that focus is spent. Is not going to have it for Wolf's attack. Wolf looks to take a range 1 here. I would expect. So here we see 4 dice gathered. Spend the charge to reroll. Perfect. That's exactly what you want to see.
Yep.
And it's a crit.
Woo, baby.
Better. All right. Gonna spend 2 force.
Can't Grievous.
Take 2 damage. Get 2 force back.
So that's going to be hit crit. Shields not quite down on Dooku. Has 1 left.
Oh my goodness. His hate. All right, don't forget the veteran attack here. Ooh, could spend a force to decloak.
That's right. That shot is at initiative 4. We're at the 3s now. Dooku decloaks because he wants to slap back.
All right, Wolf recovers the charge to fire 4 dice here. Can spend Jag's lock to use it with Wolfpack. And
oh my
crit.
good, full string out the back here.
Gets
oh my God, Dirge
evades.
refusing to go down, only taking a single shield.
Oh my goodness, Dirge.
This is a good old-fashioned shootout.
It's a good old-fashioned dodge out. Dirge over here saying no thank you to all those attacks. And because Wolf did that attack in the side arc of Jag, Jag automatically gets reacquires lock on to Dirge.
All right, so it's range 2 from the purple bombardment drone. Trying to choose. I mean, it's going to be the same number of dice each way. Is it more advantageous to fire at Jag or Oddball? Looks like the choice is going to be Oddball.
Yeah, because it's obstructed a Jag.
I mean, it was range 2 obstructed versus range 3. It's the same number of dice.
Yeah. All right, so Jag can take a strain to pass that focus to Oddball for Born for this. I think it was just 1 though, right?
Yep.
All right, not going to do it right now. We'll hold out and see what happens.
Range 3 shot coming in.
Ooh.
Spend to calculate for 2. Hit crit. Oddball takes another one. Oddball, not Jag.
Yep.
And double crits on that roll. And that's going to be 2 more.
Yeah, you can spend it now. Take a strain on Jag to Born for this over to Oddball.
So as a reminder, that's Jag triggering the Born for this ability, taking a strain, and what does that give to Oddball there?
Gives Oddball the ability to use Jag's focus as if they spent it.
All right, Dooku is up now, decloaked. Measuring to Jag, also has the option to fire at Wolf. I think I would just... Jag doesn't have any tokens, Wolf has a focus.
Jag has a token.
Jag does have a token?
Born for this.
Oh, you're right, they all have a token.
Yeah, they all have tokens.
So might as well just go for Wolf.
Yeah, more dice. Oh, looks like it may be going into Jag. Spins the force. Wow. Gets the evade. Only takes 1 on Jag. And clears that strain. So, man, these bombardment drones, dangerous.
Mm-hmm. And the proximity mines are going to become more relevant here very, very soon as we go into So we have 28 minutes left in the, or sorry, elapsed in the round. Some questions out of the chat. Did Ollie win the last game? Yes, he did. They were playing Salvage Mission. You are very welcome. Looking forward to seeing how this game ends up. 1-1. Both players have ships within range 2 of the center. James just went ahead and did an update on the health. Anything we missed over there?
No, everything was good.
Who won the drawings before this round? Not you. I say that with all the love in the world.
Also, having the Dooku and drones at Initiative 3 can really make sure that you're choosing the right targets.
Yes. Absolutely. Bombardment drones, those proximity mines are going to be relevant starting next turn. What maneuver do you think they're going to do here?
Ooh.
Obviously, they don't have to worry too much about the rock as long as not more than 2 of them hit the rock.
Yeah, two can share, but three's too many.
Three's a crowd. Sorry.
Three's a crowd. Sorry.
There were 3 in the bed, and little one said, roll over.
Yeah, so they will have to, they may have to, well, it's going to go down the road of if Jag or the bombardment drones are going to move first, because they're all Initiative 3. But we could see Jag maybe try to get away from these drones. I do not want to be anywhere near those things, especially because they can still barrel roll and try to line up those proxies.
Dad joke. Nicely played. You're welcome. Absolutely love it. Now, while we're waiting for this planning phase, let's hop over to our Roll Better ladder and just talk about where players are in the rankings right now. Our top ranked player is Bartosz, who we had on yesterday, round 5, our 5th round of play, currently sitting at 6-0. We also have, he's playing a Rebel list.
Yeah, I think it's, is it Rebels?
Yes.
It is Rebels? Okay.
Yes, it is
yeah,
Rebels.
Yeah, it's Rebels and the Valken 4A.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's the Battle of Yavin, Han Solo.
Yeah. We have a Corentin Rue coming up next with a Empire list, also 6-0. Has TIE X1, probably Vader of some variety, Soontir Fail, and 3 TIE Fighters.
Nathan Idy is our 3rd ranked player right now with the Republic, Double Arcs, V19 Torrent, V-Wing, and an Ada that's probably Anakin.
Yeah.
Anakin and friends there.
Yeah, I think those are all socks.
Yep.
Socks are good. They cover your feet. Next up, we have Timo Rabe, which is our first 5-1 right now. Mm-hmm. Nathan was our last 6-0. Timo is running 2 Fire Sprays and Kanan. Classic Timo things here.
That's right.
We have number 5, Dion.
And then at number 5, we have Andrew Knuckles, Mr. Curl Puck Creatives himself, sitting here with Defender Vader and TIE Fighter friends. So that's your current top 5 here in round 7, at the start of round 7.
All right. Oh, we see that proton bomb go down. Anakin, you got to get out of there.
Run, you fool.
Run. Count Dooku is stressed here because he spent his action last turn cloaking, which is red.
So we'll see. I mean, Anakin still has shields, and that's essentially it's one, right? I know it's proton bomb. Proton bomb sounds really bad, but when you have shields, it's only knocking off the shield.
That would be interesting if Anakin just chooses like, okay, cool, I'll take the one to have positioning.
Yeah,
power.
I mean, it might be worth it when you have the 3 shields. Not wrong to spend it.
All right, we see
K-turn.
The K-turn from Jag. I was wondering if he might do this, but I was just scared of those bombardment.
The bombardos.
Well, yeah. Because we could see a 3 hard. I think a 3 hard is white on these guys. Yeah, 3 hard from purple here, and just line up that proxy perfectly. All right, we see a 2 straight from yellow bombardment drone. All these bombardment drones have not even taken a shot yet, or been shot at.
And here we go, taking it to bank. Might clip the rock, but again, that's just going to force those landing struts to engage.
Oh no!
It actually looks like he missed.
I think he's on it.
Is it on it? He just flipped the card.
Yeah, he flipped the card, and he'll probably take a calculate action. We all know what struts do at this point. If you don't know what struts do, don't try reading the card. Here's a quick tip. That's your X-Wing quick tip? That's my GSP X-Wing quick tip.
Landing struts.
Don't read the card. It is complicated. Have someone explain it to you.
We just had a friendly bump there. There's a damage onto the blue bombardment drone. Oh no.
Probably honestly the only damage we're going to get on a bombardment drone this game.
That's 20%.
That's 20%.
Dooku looks to be banking away from Wolf.
3 bank?
Yeah, doesn't have a back arc. Just so you guys know, these scimitars don't have a back arc.
It was a 2 bank.
Still cloaked, hoping to see.
No, takes the cloak action.
Yeah, I was like, I'm good.
I would not like to do this. So remember, okay. That's the right way.
We have an overlap.
We do have an overlap. Looks like Wolf tried to. Oh, maybe an overlap. Oh no, we're just railroad tracks here. Dooku can only use the ability to remove a blue or red token if he has the target in arc, the attacker in arc. So, not going to be able to remove that cloak token, but honestly, right now, probably does not want to.
Yep. And one of our viewers in the chat just realized how good proton bomb drops can be on a ship that you ordinarily wouldn't be able to decloak can be. So you cannot, just heads up, you cannot decloak and drop a bomb on the same turn. That is in the rules reference, not allowed.
And thank goodness. Because I don't care who can or cannot. I don't want the possibility of someone decloaking and dropping a proxy or dropping a bomb where, honestly, you shouldn't be there.
Yep.
All right, we see...
play testing, it works.
Play testing works. All right, Wolf, Jag can take that red action here. Not Jag, Oddball, I'm sorry. Oddball can take that red action and can give a friendly lock to anybody, really. Could give it to himself and take a lock on yellow. So that red focus action does still count as a red action. So that does trigger Oddball's ability in this case.
Nast attack here with the boss Nast laugh saying, good thing no ships can reposition and drop bombs, wink wink.
Yeah, that would be really terrible.
The FO bomber does exist.
Yeah.
But
that's their shtick.
That's their shtick, but also they've been priced out of oblivion.
I'll have to fundamentally disagree with you, Dion. I think they're still priced. They're priced aggressively, but not out of play. I think.
How many FO bombers you see out there?
One. We see 1 in the event.
Okay, thank you, sir. And we continue. And how's that person ranked?
This game is going pretty good.
All right. Okay, here we go. The data speaks for itself.
The data. Honestly, though, I don't think that's really something that's bad about the bomber. I think it's something that's so good about the Thai FO fighter. You're going to disagree that 3-point Malorus and 3-point Scorch and 3-point DT.
I'm just saying that they used to coexist in the same list.
Yeah.
Malorus and the Bombers,
they used to be fighting for that slot, and now it's just like, why would I do that?
They used to give each other nicknames. They used to be part of that same crew.
No.
And they just cut them loose. They're like, sorry, you can't ride with us anymore.
You're not cool enough
That's
anymore.
Right.
All right, Anakin does do a 1 bank barrel roll, or 2 bank looks like, barrel roll lock on to this Dooku, and just can't push through the damage needed, honestly. Just so frustrating.
All right, here is the bank. 2 bank from Dirge.
All right, clears the stress. Let's see what kind of actions we get. Honestly, I'm not going to get shot this turn. Maybe from the back arc of Wolf. But
maybe
because Wolf can't spend his charge on the range 0 attack, he can't recover it on the rear attack, which means that he won't be able to shoot 3 dice out the back.
No damage on Anakin for the proton bomb. He was able to get out of it.
Thank you very much. I didn't see it. Ooh! Who needs locks? Who needs force? Ooh, only going to be able to stop 1 of those damages coming in. So it's going to take 3, spend a force, down to 0 force, take 3, back up to full force.
Actually, I might be wrong about that Anakin. There is a shield flipped over there.
No, that was from the attack earlier.
So he's
at 3. He's at 3 shields.
3 shields. Got it. Okay, cool. We're good.
Oh my goodness, I forgot. This is chance engagement. There's half points on.
Half points, baby.
Yeah, half points on that ship there. All right. 2 hits coming in here. I think this is going to be from Oddball. Just completely dodges it. Those 3 agility. Tyranny of 3 agility on a large base? Question mark?
2 hits and a blank.
Spin the lock on Wolf. Oh, sorry, from Oddball.
You could potentially.
I'm not spinning that focus.
No, yeah. So just 2 hits, and there's green tokens out there for the Separatists. Gonna go ahead and spend purples.
Yeah, network calculations. Dodged the attack there. No shot for Cad Bane. We're going to see Wolf take a front range 0 shot at.
Got 2.
Gets 3, or yeah, gets 2.
Easy. 2 for 2.
All right, and then takes a range 2 shot, 2 or 3, very close.
Got 2 hits, just natty. He said, I don't have a calculator, don't need it.
You can spin your friend's calculator if you want. That'll be down to 0 calculates for the Separatist here. But no damage.
Keeping those bombers alive. Their job is to drop proximity mines. They haven't done it yet. Coming soon.
To an arc near you. All right, here comes Jag. Ooh, checks to see if he can get a free lock somewhere just out of range in the side arc. Only 1 hit. 1 evade. Super excited for the Thai bomber to be coming out very soon in the Empire starter pack.
That's true. Yeah, that got spoiled via Asmodee channels.
I think it's officially announced now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. They did.
Yeah.
They did.
Sometimes you just can't keep the cat inside the bag.
That's right.
Sometimes the cat just wants to get out of the bag.
We'll find out if we're going to get any other juicy details on Sunday during the studio report.
1 hit coming into Oddball. Takes a damage card. That's half points for Oddball. 2 points go to James. Range
And
1-3
hits, 1 evade. That arc is taking 2 damage cards. Oddball down to 3 points. The Separatist trying to get the rest after getting half points. Score of 5-4. Drop it like a prox. Drop it like a prox. Make him go boom, boom. Drop it like a prox. Suggestion there from Nano Antonio. We'll be dropping the mixtape next week.
Yeah, I'm super excited for this TIE bombers to come out because I feel like they just fill a similar role as these hyena bombers do.
They do. It's a piece that the Empire currently doesn't have access to with what is available in standard play. But as soon as those new starter packs are released, the walk of the bombers, we're gonna start seeing them out there doing their thing.
All right, I'll just do a quick damage check, make sure all the points are good to go.
Yep. As we're waiting here, I want to take a quick moment here to say thank you to everybody who made this stream possible. Thank you to Atomic Mass Games and Adepticon for allowing Gold Squadron to be here, and of course inviting us to bring you the World Championship coverage of this amazing event. Our first World Championship in 3.5 years, I think it's been a while. And couldn't be more happy with how things are looking. The level of competition that we have is absolutely amazing, and I'm looking forward to continuing to see what happens in future seasons of X-Wing. The World Championships are essentially, in my mind, bookends to the season, right? This is not only the ending of this very long extension of this most recent season going back all the way to 2019, but is also the beginning of our next upcoming season. We're going to have World Championship qualifiers happening again throughout the United States and the world. We're going to start seeing World's invites being a part of different store level kits as well. Obviously the process has to change because we're not going to have 3.5 years to get World's invites out for people next time, James. We got to do it much faster.
Yeah, it turns out we're not going to have invites from 2020. I think we even had some from 2019, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Because after Worlds in 2019,
there was a couple of events.
There was a couple of events that were giving out invites for 2020 that never happened.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a good ride. I'm excited to see what ends up happening this season, and one of the things that because normally Chicago, the Chicagoland area would be the place for Adepticon, where that usually was a place to earn a World's invite. Obviously now Adepticon is gonna be the next World Championships, so I did put a little whisper in Courtney's ear. I was like, hey, you know, we'd love to have like a World's qualifier in the Chicagoland area. I think that'd be pretty cool, and we could talk about it. You know, well, so
I'll talk to my people. They'll talk to your people.
Yeah, we got people. We'll figure it out because we want to make sure, of course, that we bring that to our Midwest area as well. When will it be? Where will it be? I have no idea. We'll figure that out later, but I'm sure we could figure it out.
Adepticon 2.5.
Half Depticon.
Half Depticon.
Yeah. But now we have to definitely call it something completely different. But it'll be something.
I mean, if we got the buy-in from Adepticon, we can run 2 Adepticons a year.
Hank would kill me. He'll go, no, I'm tired.
he just got like some tingle. He says someone's talking about trying to make me work twice a year. I only work once a year, and I work my hiney off.
That's right. That's right. You need a break. Alrighty, so this is a tight game, 6-5. Remember, we're playing chance engagement. Players need to be within range 2 of the center in order to gain a point at the end of each round. Both players have been pretty disciplined by staying near the middle.
All right, yeah, we do have some decloak options for these separatist ships. I think it looks like Dooku will have the option to decloak right. And then if that does happen, or I guess in that case, we can also see Dirge decloak as well.
So Mike Corney says, doesn't Gen Con work for you guys? I mean, it's still 3.5 hours away. Why not have it a little closer?
Yeah.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Yeah, we're trying to add.
We're trying to add more events.
Yeah, add more events.
Because, again, we need to give out more world invites. We have 1 year to get, ideally, as many invites as we had this year out as well. So
I mean, we had 50+ players. Wasn't it close to like 60 or 70 getting in from the last chance qualifier?
Yeah, it was a big chunk. Which the last chance qualifier will always be a thing, right?
Yeah.
That'll always
yeah,
to fill out the seats and give people a last chance, because we understand sometimes you can't afford to go to a qualifier and a world championship. Maybe you gotta bet it all on the big dance.
All right, we do see that proximity mine go down in the front of...
Dropping like a prox.
What color is that? Is that purple?
That's the purple one, yep.
Purple. Thankfully, does not have to directly go right over it because he is on that obstacle.
It's in a rock, yeah. He just gets to stay put. Setting out a nice dinner plate for that ARC 170 Jag. Jag, have a piece of pizza.
No, hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, higher. Right there. Sir Dunkirk says, does the too hard from Jag miss the prox mine?
That's what I was thinking as well, that we could see.
That's if he went for it, because he did a 4K beforehand.
Yeah.
He went right through that lane. Depends if he's prioritizing that lane again.
Yeah, he would be stressed. He is stressed.
He is stressed. So, so the too hard keeps him stressed. He might try for like a 1 forward, which would definitely clip that that proximity mine.
I mean, Jag is only 2 shields down, so it's unlikely. Well, there's a chance that it could damage into the hull.
Yep.
You're telling me there's a chance. We did not see the decloak from Dooku. Nobody put Dooku in the corner. Except for Dooku. Only Dooku put Dooku in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Does clear that stress. I can't quite remember the dial, what the dial looks like. Oh, yeah, it's super good.
Yeah,
it's
got some options for sure.
Yeah. Some 2 sloop or 5K for turnarounds. Wow. Dooku thinking about taking a focus there. That may be the best action for him. Looks like we'll see a 1 bank from Wolf. Keeps that big arc on target. And the firing arc as well, I guess. Grabs that focus, has the reroll from his ability. I think. Oh, we did move Jag first. You gotta do things in order.
they're just excited to get going here, James.
Looks like that is gonna be a 1 straight and gonna just take out that proximity mine. Unfortunate, but sometimes, yeah, things happen. Sometimes you gotta eat stuff. You gotta eat stuff you don't like sometimes. It's going to be 1 damage plus another 1 hit. So the rest of Jag's shields. Unfortunately, that Jag is looking at a possibility of 2 more proximity mines in the next turn. Which could, at max damage, kill Jag outright. All right, we see a 2 hard from to Talon.
What? Dirge, get in the flippy dip.
All right, is still decloaked. Oh, actually, he decloaked left to get into that position. Didn't even see the decloak. Super sneaky. Sneaky decloak. All right, we'll see a 3 bank. We'll probably see an R4P astromech there to clear that stress. I love R4P astromech. Such a great option for these arcs to really make some of those white maneuvers, those fast white maneuvers blue, or those fast red maneuvers white. All right, looks like we'll have Anakin to move next here. Hopefully it's not a bump. Looks like it did a 3 straight. Okay. So gonna make it over Jag or Wolf here. Not sure if he's gonna have a shot onto the Sith Infiltrator this turn. But may just start heading into taking some shots at these proximity drones, these bombardment drones, or could start working into as frustrating as it is, Dirge. Yeah. Take a boost from fine-tuned controls here. And a barrel roll. Okay, just get some maneuvers out there. Get some fun maneuvers there. All right. One of those stress belongs to Dirge, and the other one belonged to Oddball, but cleared it with that R4P astromech.
Mm-hmm. And here we go. Range 1 attack. Only a single hit.
It's going through.
And it's going through. You don't know. Whenever you see one hit, you're like, everything's going to be all right. Not all the time.
That's what, one. Just one.
Just one? Oh, no, one.
All right, that proton cannon trying to reach out and grab the Oddball arc there, but I don't think it's in the proton cannon arc. Sometimes when you put down that you're looking at it, it's like, oh yeah, that's definitely bullseye. Nice. Yeah. And you put down the template, it's like I was like inches off.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Sometimes it feels really bad when you're like close. Way off, right?
Yeah. Not like it was that close. Like I was way off. All right. So we can see Oddball do that. Ooh, gonna take a spins the. Oh, actually, that might have been a shot into Jag. Interesting.
All right, so we got 2 dice attack there. Completely misses with that blank focus. Here's the next one. This is going into Dooku. Range 1 from Wolf, and that is looking good. Spends the focus for 4. We got 3 hits and a crit defensively. 2 evades, spends, only takes 1. Dooku is limping, will be taking a critical damage, and it is a blinded pilot on the general of the Separatist Alliance.
No, he's the Chancellor.
The leader, the Chancellor of the Separatist Alliance?
I think so, yeah. Grievous is the general.
General Grievous, you're correct.
Yeah, literally in the name.
He could be a general too without having general in the name. I don't know.
Okay, all right.
He's a leader and a general? Somebody give me the Dooku's official title.
Yeah.
2 hits coming in from the bombardment drones. 1 squiggle out there, but we're going to spend the focus there on Oddball to avoid any damage. He's only on 2 health. You don't want to risk taking damage. Next shot here is going to be from the blue bombardment drone into Wolf. Single hit going to be going through there. It's living on 1. Can the purple bombardment drone finish it off? Not today. That single crit is not going to be hitting.
Oddball down shield or down damage?
Yes, down 1. Oh, little bump fest here. You want to hand that to me and go find the boys and get their order?
The boys.
The boys.
Just want to. Will.
Us 5. Yeah. All right, we got a couple of different responses to my request for Dooku's official title. So I know he's a count, but he's the Count of Sereno. He's not the Count of the Separatist Alliance, right? Let's see what we got here. Next attack coming in. A range 1 coming in, and only 1 hit again. Wow. The Republic here had an opportunity to really take some big swings and really underperformed a bit on the red dice. And of course, the one big hit that they had, Dooku was able to shrug it off, cloaked there in the corner. But I mean, that is part of the strategy of the list with Count Dooku, is you're trying to get him to live to the end of the game. If you're taking 1 damage each turn, that's huge. Now, there was a couple of turns where he took more, and it was, of course, the turn where he was decloaked. Has 2 health now. We'll see if he is able to last to the end of the game. We could end up getting next turn a trade of Dooku for Oddball, which does end up having James be ahead by 1 point. At the end of the turn, they're of course going to get their objective point for each side. Should be 7-6. I'm going to go ahead and just double check our stats over here. Yep, we got it. Jack and Dynamines to the right. Yeah, so let's go ahead. Let's analyze that. We know the purple bombardment drone still has proximity mines locked and loaded. May just go ahead and drop it onto Jag. Still has 6 hull, but potentially 3 of those health are at risk. There is a proton bomb on Dooku still, so I'm not sure if he's planning on dropping that again. He's got a 2nd charge, if I'm not mistaken. Anakin, of course, is one of the big hitters here. We'll see how aggressive he wants to be. We still know there's plenty of proximity mines out there. James does have this. Oh, looks like we missed something here. Does have a that yellow droid right here, which if I was Anakin, that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about taking some proximity mines from there for sure. As we're waiting for them to get ready for the next turn, want to remind you guys that after this game, we're gonna have some giveaways brought to you by Atomic Mass Games. which again, thank you to them for the prizes. These are some world exclusive prizes that we're giving away. We've created a World Championship, Worlds 2023 prize pack that we're giving away that contain some exclusive tokens, also a card, as well as a set of templates from the Lost episodes, the 2020 System Opens, the series that never happened. So looking forward to giving those away. All right, Telestrator should be working now. So yeah, this is the bomber I'm worried about if I'm Anakin. You have full hull. You have the ability to, like, you're not stressed, right? Nope, not stressed there. Uh-oh, this isn't working. That's not good. You're able to hard turn. Let's go ahead and take a look at the dial there for the bombardment drones. See, I mean, you have the 2-bank. You can go ahead and threaten Anakin and maybe even screen with one of the other bombers. Of course, that would take 2 turns to really get into position, because there are 2 of those bombers right here. They're on the rock. They can either rotate or go 2 forward. Is Wolf Charge active? Let's try to take a look here. I do not know. It is it's kind of hard to see whether it's active or not. It'd be tough. But here we go. We're going into the player order roll, also known by the community as ROAD. Random order after dials is what that abbreviation is for. Automatic hit there from the bombardment drone. We're also going to drop one off of blue. That's going to be 2 damage going into Jag. And this is a get what you roll situation. So a crit is a crit. Takes 2 there. Not sure of the crit quite yet. And Jag is going to be moving first. Does go through that, so we're going to go ahead and just get the proximity mine out of there first, maybe. So does get by. Shows that it overlaps here, and this is going to be, again, 1 auto damage, and that's going to be it. Just 1 more. So ends up getting enough for half points there. It's going to score now of 7 to 8 with half points scored. Okay. I'm going to go check the crit on Jag. I'll be right back. So Dooku's about to move here at the top of the board.
1 hard. Gonna be a red maneuver for Dooku, but hey, stays on the board is the important thing, right? All right, see a 1 hard, as that looks like to be. Takes a bump calc.
Doing good. Eating everybody lunch. Making sure everybody's taken care of here.
All right, Wolf still following closely here. All right, hopefully we don't see Eyeball go right over this rock. Hopefully we avoid the rock here. We're seeing another R4P charge. Probably going to see a barrel as well, just to not be taking shots right now.
Next to the last turn. 3 of those are mine.
Save those 3 extra points from half points.
I had a good last round and took him out. Wow. I went up to the Air Force 90
Yeah, Dooku can fit a 1 bank for sure, in my opinion. See a 4. Oh no! Definitely lines up that proton cannon this turn. Man, maybe that barrel should have gone with that barrel with oddball. I didn't realize that dirge hasn't moved yet. Is that force rate really white on those road classes? Wow, it is. Force rate is blue. Insane. Okay, likes to go fast in a straight line. Looks like we have a 2-speed maneuver here from Anakin.
Jag has a structural damage. Ooh, spicy.
Not bueno.
Yeah, there's a good chance that we lose Jag this turn if he's got a couple shots on him.
All right, see a 2 salute from Anakin. Definitely no one in range 1 or bullseye to use his ability, but can still use R4P astromech. R4P17 astromech to do a boost action here. Still line up that arc onto the Dooku. And I think Crackshot has been used as well, so I'll go ahead and update the overlay there. And R4P17 is done as well. R4P all used up on oddball.
Alrighty, so lunch happening after this round.
Ooh,
these players got to get through this game first. 1 damage coming in from. Oh, we got 1 more die. Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness!
I'm telling you, sometimes just refuses to take damage.
Oh, geez, this
is the list, right? It creates a target priority kerfuffle.
Yeah, kerfuffle is the
that's the correct word,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So that is a range. Let's see. Looks to be range 3. Looks like, and I think unobstructed proton cannon. I think it's maybe the end of oddball here.
1 hit only.
No, converts. Oh, has a lock.
Oh, do it again. And do we have any green tokens out there? Oh, yeah, we got to
convert for proton cannon.
Yep. And that's going to be hit crit going through.
All right, that should be the end of oddball. We'll see if we have any return shots. I don't think the arc is quite on target. No. Unfortunate there. Looks like James may run away with this one here. We'll see what Wolf has to say. Wolf has some things to say, I think.
Hot. Spends a charge for the reroll.
Spend a focus.
Gotta focus. That's going to be full string. Can you do it again, Dooku? Can you throw those set of natties? Oh, I see a blank. We're going to convert for 1. Takes 2. I think Dooku just went down.
Stunned and damage sensor array, but it doesn't matter. Dooku is off of the table here.
Yes, that's a 7-point swing.
Oh no.
It's tied. 11-11.
What's our table timer at?
It's a 75-minute game.
So we have 1 more round coming up as long as we can chug along, hopefully. Any time this timer could go here. The table here is on their own timer to help us make sure that the players have enough time to set up after getting pulled away for the stream game. So even though the time has been called for the round, they are still going. But we may see. All right, 2 evades.
This is coming down to the wire, everybody.
Absolutely.
Now with Jag at 3 hull, this is I think that's going to end up being the thing that ends up mattering. Let's see if they get through this round. Spends for 2. Got the squiggle.
I thought he was structural damaged. I think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
They're talking it out. He gone. Oh, right there.
And that game is going to end 15-11 in the end here. The bombardment drones still standing tall here aboard that rock right next to the objective. Was able to take down Jag to end the game here and get a couple of extra points.
And that's going to also be 2 bonus points, right? Because of the center.
I counted it in 15, yeah.
Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, Row 6, 626, Chief, and J List, our Grand Admiral patrons. And all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members, thank you for your support. Gold Squadron out.